Also, guys, welcome back to the Leftovers podcast. I'm Charlie,
I'm Joe.
and this is episode 15. So it's been a solid week with lots of Marvel talk. Obviously, we had WandaVision episode
Yes.
5. We've had not some leaks and some trailers dropping. So we're going to kickstart off with WandaVision episode 5 reaction. It was probably the most significant episode we've got so far
Yeah.
from the series. Obviously, there was the big drop at the end. For those of you who haven't seen it yet, please do, because
Spoilers.
I don't get why you haven't seen it
Spoilers.
yet.
It's been a week,
So,
but spoilers.
yeah, just put that in there.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have to, let them know. We've all kind of said it, but I mean, you should have watched it already.
Yeah.
But if you haven't, please do watch it because are going to talk about spoilers.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts on the episode? What we got?
Definitely the best one yet.
Yeah,
By
yeah.
a country mile. Really starting to show the Marvel-esque type stuff that we love.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was just a really good episode. Like they kind of blended well with the going back into the sitcom and going into the and coming back to the real world. The just it just I don't know. It's just really good episode.
I know what you mean. Like we kind of got some like tension. Obviously, we kind of like separated. Obviously, because in the first two episodes it was very like not what we're used to, and then it kind of gradually came back to the Marvel we're used to. Obviously, it's still time. Obviously, Wanda's still controlling everything, and you've seen Agnes had a few moments like what, and what's going on, and we still don't know the full arc
yeah,
of
that
her
was a bit
character,
weird.
who she is. Especially with the times when she was with like the twins and that, and they kept growing up, and
Yeah,
she's always like seemed to like not, well, she noticed, but she didn't do anything about
yeah,
it.
she
And
knew
then,
about it, but she didn't
yeah,
she wasn't shocked by it. The only time she was shocked was when she heard that Wanda could bring back the dead.
yeah.
But everything else was like, yeah, it's normal.
I think she was like playing on that. I think she like kind of knew that already.
I think they knew. Well, it not just her. I think it was. I think a few other people around the the village. Is it a village? Or town,
Yeah.
whatever. They're starting to know because I think it was like postman or something. He made a comment about Wanda.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's clearly they're not really hiding it. You know, they're not well, Wanda isn't anyway. And you know,
No.
Vision is starting to clock on a bit. He already knows about her controlling the people in the village and whatnot.
Yeah. So we got that bit, didn't we, where Vision was at work, and he like kind of like
Norm.
minded the guy, and he like kind of came out of the sort of like the spell that he was under by Wanda, and he was like, please help, she's controlling everything, sort of. And then Vision kind of got an inkling like, well, okay, Wanda's up to something here. So he's kind of trying to work out for himself, because he obviously he's the one he's not being controlled by Wanda, but Wanda's trying to make him feel like this is all normal. And obviously you got like what's outside of Westfield and this and that. So that was in like the trailer as well.
That was in the trailer,
well, tomorrow's episode 6, but obviously it was in the 1980s. It was based, this episode.
Yeah, I think it was early 1980s, and I think the next one's going to be the late 1980s, and I think it's going to be the Halloween one where they're like going trick or treating. And I feel like this is where we're definitely going to start delving into like the like Vision's going to start finally piecing it all together and whatnot. And
then we got Kat Dennings as Darcy, and we got Randall Park's Jimmy Woo. They had an idea of putting an 80s like
well, that was
into the Westfield to see if she would notice.
Is it Monica Rambeau?
Yeah, Monica. She becomes like in the comics. She becomes like a hero or something.
Yeah,
she's known in Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
She's in. I think she's going to be in Mrs. Marvel, the series that's coming out with the kid.
She's in. I think she. I don't know. I think she was in Captain Marvel 2. But I think Miss Marvel was also going to be in Captain Marvel 2. So,
yeah. Because I think I look up the cast. Was she in the first one?
No. It was the character was, but it was as a child because it was set in the 1980s.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, her mum was in it. Her mum was in it. And she was a child at the time, and then obviously now she's grown up and whatnot. Or was it 1990s?
Now she's joined Sword and this and that. So I believe she becomes a super hero.
Yeah, I think in the comics she does. Yeah.
So I can see her being that.
I don't. Was it this episode? I can't remember, but it did seem like there was a bit of beef going on between Monica and
they kind of flew in the
Captain
this
Marvel.
episode. They not Captain Marvel.
What?
Wanda.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wanda and Vision, and they kind of like Vision was kind of like sort of confronting her, and she got angry. And they kind of like flew in the air for a little bit in their house. And
oh no, I didn't mean that. I meant Monica is. I meant like Monica's got a bit of beef with Captain Marvel.
Oh, are you not on about WandaVision? Or are you on about?
No, I am on about WandaVision because in WandaVision there was a bit where I think
what did she? Oh,
Jimmy Roo mentioned Captain Marvel and the look that she gave.
Oh yeah,
it just seemed like I think there's like a couple.
There's a little bit when they were debating like who's like. I don't know if it was like who can take each other on or like who's.
Yeah. It was like she she took on because Monica was like, well, she took on Thanos, and if it wasn't for the Rainfire thing, then it would have been fine. But no, it did. Yeah, she definitely gave like a weird look back when Captain Marvel was mentioned, and obviously there's clearly something going on. I just wonder if it's maybe like she blames her for her mum's death or something. I don't really know. That was just a theory that I had, but I mean it could be anything. There could be just generally something else there that we don't know.
We'll have to wait and see how that plays out, because we know that when they put the drone in, see if Wanda would notice or not. She kind of noticed straight away.
Well, yeah, she noticed straight away,
but it out of Westfield.
But it was more
and then that was her first confrontation, wasn't it, with Sword, and saying like, "Leave me alone."
Yeah, when she she actually walked out and she had a Sokovian accent back and everything. Yeah, that was interesting. But and then she turned.
I think people are making a comparison. Because when you put all the guns towards that guy.
Yeah, I was about to say that bit as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that people have made a comparison to like Magneto's scene. I think it was in.
Oh yeah, it was in
the Apocalypse or something. I can't remember which one it was.
I was going to say no. Don't you mean? Are you talking about Dark Phoenix where he puts all the guns to that one girl?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's in Dark Phoenix.
But then they both like let them go in the end. Like that was. Sort of like comparison.
There was also another one where like Magneto. It was like one of the older X-Men movies when it was
like someone talk about that
when it was saying McKellen as Magneto. He just brought all the guns and then just dropped them or something.
Yeah, because obviously we know Magneto is is the father of Quicksilver, and in the comics Wanda as well, because obviously they're twins. We don't have Wanda in Fox's X-Men.
No.
But we find out that Evan Peters' Quicksilver finds out that obviously Mysterio is Mysterio.
I was going to say that you meant Magneto.
Yeah, Magneto.
That's a whole different kettle of fish.
Yeah, Magneto. We find out that he finds out that's his father.
Yeah.
Because they always talk about like I never knew my father and this and that, and it kind of works it out. But then in the comics, Magneto is the father of the twins, so whether that means Magneto's going to turn up, we don't know. I would like to see him turn up, but obviously we know that.
I don't think he will.
They come out and say that we're going to get like a cameo drop in this, equivalent to what the Luke Skywalker drop was in Mandalorian. I know you're not in Star Wars, but it was like really big for people in Star Wars.
Okay.
And that was really shocking. So Evan Peters is Quicksilver. If that was it, that's definitely not the level of Luke's. It was a good, like, it's a very good, like, big surprise, like cameo. Definitely switches things up, but it definitely wasn't on the level of Luke Skywalker. Because people are saying, debating who it could be. People are saying it could be Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. People are saying it could be Wolverine.
No,
so we'll have to wait and see. I would like it to be like people have come at me and said like all these different things who they think it will be. Obviously, no one really knows, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see how it plays out.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a big surprise seeing Eric Peters as Quicksilver. Or they didn't actually say it was Quicksilver. They said it was Pietro. But it's technically the same. Yeah, it's technically the same character, but they haven't actually named him Quicksilver. But I guess doesn't really matter. But
Wanda obviously was a sister. Her sister won't call like her brother like Quicksilver, will they? So
no, but yeah, true. But no, it obviously it was a big surprise. We didn't expect it. I'm not gonna lie. From when they did the shot from behind him, of the back of his head. I didn't think it was Eric Peters. I thought it was generally just, I can't remember the actor's name. The other Quicksilver.
Aaron Jonathan Taylor.
Him. I genuinely thought it was him because I was like, the hair does look like him. But then they did the front view, and obviously it was Eric Peters. So I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I actually thought it was good when I saw the back of the I actually thought it was going to be Aaron, but
that's what I mean. Like I thought it was because it looked like it.
Yeah,
but
obviously we know that Evan Peters has been in it since 2014. Days of Future Past. And obviously he looks a lot older now, so you can understand with the different like hair.
Oh no, yeah, I get that. It just generally looked like. It just generally looked like. It just generally didn't look like Eric Peters.
Tied back.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very interesting with the way they've gone about this. Obviously, it's opened up a lot of doors. There's just like TikToks and things gone out that I showed with you about people saying there was like a red hand and this and that.
Yeah. So basically, let's explain. So basically, well, it's not Charlie's theory, but he believes that it's that.
I got shared this from someone.
No. But you believe in it, but you're like, yeah, I can see it happening.
Well, basically, what happened is I got shared something where basically someone complained, like explained, like the mirror will show someone's true colours, and then there was like a shot, but it was like I didn't see it first.
But the theory is that you're saying that Pietro is Mephisto. Sorry,
Quicksilver. That's Mephisto.
Yeah.
That's nothing's confirmed. That's like a possibility.
No, that's what I mean. Like that's the theory that we're about to talk about.
Yeah.
That's what I just want to explain. That's the theory. So.
Yeah.
But now you can explain what.
Yeah. So someone was basically saying like they zoomed in like a image of the mirror shot that we got at the end. The cameo of Evan Peters Quicksilver.
It's very.
Like
it's a very.
Or something. I didn't see it at first, and then someone told me to like zoom in and see it. And it's like a very very dark like.
I couldn't see it.
I wasn't sure.
I couldn't see it.
Hard to explain it. And like I said, it's like a possibility, but I'm not fully invested in the idea. But I believe it could very well be a possibility, considering the powers of Mephisto, like being magic.
No, I think it's
Wanda making a deal with Mephisto.
I think it's something that they could do, or I think it's something that they would probably do. But I don't want them to do it
because you didn't really. Yeah,
I don't want it to happen because I think that just completely ruins the whole surprise of look, it's Eric Peters as Quicksilver, because then it's like well what's the point then? Now we've just got to wait until he actually does turn up properly, like it just ruins that. It just ruins exactly. It just ruins that. It just ruins it for me. It just ruins that whole surprise, and like we've just we've been hyped about this, and we talked about it all week. Oh my god, it's Quicksilver, but it's Eric Peters Quicksilver. We can't wait to see the next episode, and then like if it just gets announced that it's actually Mephisto, then it just kind of ruins it a bit for me. It'll be cool.
I don't think it completely tarnishes it. Like for me, it will definitely like affect the moment we got with like, oh my god, it's not like if you watch all the reactions, like live reactions, everyone just goes, oh my god, it's happening. X-Men's coming to the MCU, and then when you get like if they do announce it as Mephisto, like by the end, you kind of feel like, well, that moment was kind of not pointless because it still introduced a character, but it wasn't the one we thought it was. So it kind of like dampens, if you get what I mean. Like it doesn't make the moment as like,
that's what I mean. Like it just,
what it would be if it actually was Evan Peters as Quicksilver. So I don't know. Like I can see why they would do it, but I think they should go about it in a different way to introduce Mephisto.
Yeah.
But if it works out well, then I'm all for it. But
I
at the moment,
I still believe that Mephisto is the husband of Agnes, because we haven't seen her husband yet, but he's been mentioned a lot. And I think this
in the comics, Agnes works for Mephisto.
Yeah. So I think that's the way they're going to go about it. And it'll be like towards the end when everything's starting to piece together. I think Agnes would be like, "Do you want to meet my husband?" And then all of a sudden it's Mephisto. But
it'd be cool if we get to see how he like. If we get to see Mephisto as the devil or just like as a human character. I'd love to see him as the devil, or unless we might have to wait till Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see, because I'd like to see how they like give him an image.
Well, apparently, I think I did mention this last week, but I think apparently, well, not apparently, but there's some rumours that Doctor Strange may make an appearance or a cameo rather in the last episode of WandaVision. Just because I think Paul Bettany said in an interview like he's worked with an actor that he hasn't worked before, and he was really excited to be working with him, etc. So yeah, it could be him, but I don't know. But no, yeah, it's very exciting. We don't have to wait too long, less than 24 hours, which is good.
Yeah. So look forward to episode 6, isn't it? So
yeah,
6. After this episode, we got 3 more, haven't we? So
yeah, 7, 8, and 9.
We'll catch up.
I think there was a rumor. There's a rumor that there's meant to be a secret 10th episode, which is meant to like connect it to, which is meant to connect it to Doctor Strange 2 or Spider-Man 3.
I think they'll connect it anyway because they already are starting.
Yeah, but I think you could just do that with like a post-credit scene. You know, you could do that with a post-credit scene easily. You don't need a separate episode for that, unless it's massive. But you know, you could, we've seen it before. Like we've been like, how does Captain Marvel get the Avengers? She just turns up. She's just like, where's Fury? Where's Fury?
Fury just clicked her like, Captain Marvel, we need you. I mean, it could be a Skrull. You know, we don't actually know how long he was a Skrull for, but
that is true. But I mean,
there's only 3 options. They were saying it could have been after Winter Soldier.
No.
Well, it could have been after Captain Marvel, and he was a Skrull this time. It could have been after Winter Soldier when he went off and said he was basically retired. He said, if anyone wants to need me, they can tell me. They can find me right here, which was his fake grave with and Captain America there.
I got you.
And that could have been a Skrull after them because all of a sudden he's back a year later in Age of Ultron with his old uniform, which kind of like contradicts that scene. And then you've got basically, I think it was after Endgame.
Yeah, but say
just after Endgame.
I think it's after
just Spider-Man. I think it will just be just for after Endgame because we saw obviously in the post-credit scene that he was on the Skrull ship and this and that, and they went to the mission, which is what the new Invasion series
is coming out.
Yeah,
that's going to be in there. That is what Secret Invasion is. It's just trying to find.
I think we'll get explanation in the Secret Invasion, like that's about how long Nick Fury was a Skrull for, and obviously that woman as well. And work together.
Maria Hill.
I remember her name. Yeah. So I think it will just be after Endgame, and then they'll just like it was just for Spider-Man Far From Home. They just did it for that, and that's why I said don't invoke her name or something like that. I remember that scene.
Don't invoke her name.
Yeah. So I think they'll just give context to that, and then we'll maybe see Nick Fury, the real Nick Fury, back on Earth again. Yeah. But yeah, we'll have to see how it does because I love Samuel Jackson. Like he's just in every franchise you can think of.
Well, it's weird because he like in the comics it is pretty like Nick Fury looks exactly like Samuel Jackson, and then he was gonna. I think he was gonna.
Nick Fury's white in the comics.
No. But like, I think it was more recent,
really old ones.
But like, he literally looked exactly like Nick. He looked exactly like Samuel Jackson. And then I think Samuel Jackson was gonna complain to them, but then they were like, "Well, do you want to be Nick Fury in the films?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure." And that was the end of that.
Yeah, fair enough. He's done well ever since.
Exactly.
Right. So,
now let's talk about the trailer.
Let's talk about
Falcon. And the Winter Soldier. I think when was that meant to be coming out? It did say in the trailer. Was it in March?
Yeah, I think it is March.
Let me just double check on this. But what were your thoughts on the trailer, Charlie? Whilst I look it up.
Oh, it looks very action packed. If I'm being honest, it looks like because obviously we're going to get Zemo back from Civil War. Obviously he tried to kill himself and Black Panther stopped him, so maybe he's had a change of heart and actually wants to do more damage.
March 19th.
Yeah, there we go. So I feel like obviously he's going to get the purple mask. In the comics he gets powers, but so far he doesn't have any powers in the MCU film, so maybe he gets his powers in this series, I don't know. Or maybe they just won't give him powers.
I don't think they'll give him powers. I think
so we've seen that purple mask that he has with stripes down it. Yeah. That's very cool. I don't know if he'll go about doing damage like he did in the same way of like maybe he gets the red book again and makes Winter Soldier hear the words. But I feel like that at the end of Civil War, which I watched the other day, you see obviously Captain America goes to Wakanda and puts Winter Soldier into ice again, and so they can figure out to get that stuff out of his brain. So whether they haven't actually said if they actually did ever get it out of his brain, so maybe they explain that in this series, so it won't work anymore. Maybe he tries doing it again, and then Winter Soldier just goes, "That won't work on me now, boy," and then just punches him. Just completely just punches him, and he goes, "Oh, damn." Yeah. But so yeah, maybe that'd be a cool scene. But yeah, so I don't know. Like I think there was the also in the cast list. If you watch Winter Soldier, you know when they the opening scene when they go on that boat and they try and like get their people back who they thought was obviously Shielded, is actually Hydra.
I think I know who you're gonna say that dude that Captain America fights.
Yeah, he's back in it.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. So, yeah, well, I don't know how significant he's going to be in it, but he's
well, he seemed to be. I wouldn't say he was significant in Winter Soldier, but I think it was definitely like it was more than just a random
he's got
guy.
some fighting skills on
it's
him.
It's clearly a character
to an extent.
It's clearly a character that's going to have some significance in some way.
Yeah.
So he'll definitely have like a proper fight scene. It won't just be a quick punch and then he's down. Like it'll be a proper fight scene, just like in Captain America: Winter Soldier. But no, there was obviously we've seen some of the footage we've already seen before, but we've seen some new footage as well. There was them having their like council meeting or whatever the hell. Well, not council meeting, but like their meeting to try and reduce the beef between Winter Soldier and Falcon. But that ended up just having a stay on contest.
You can tell this is going to be a very humorous sort of comedic sort of
it's going to be a bit more of a exactly. It's trying to be a bit more comedic duo as well as action and whatnot.
But I think it's going to be very because I love like the Falcon's new suit as well. His wings look sick.
He definitely looks more like it's trying to be a bit more like the Falcon in the comics.
Like especially in Winter Soldier when we get to see like a few clips of him in action, or like when he lost his wingman. I think that there's a scene in it where he goes it looks like they were like near like I don't know the place. Well, it was basically like northwestern America or somewhere like it's like I can't remember what it's called, but it's like this very like it's like sort of like a desert, but it's got loads of cliffs in it. I don't know. It's where like the pilots used to train in the Air Force in real life in America as well, where basically they teach them to go around these like places, so in case they need to go around buildings. But there's a scene in it where Falcon does that and he's getting shot at, and it's really cool. So hopefully we get to see more of that, if you get what I mean, because I love those action sequences. Winter Soldier on the other hand.
So what's our plan?
Like he just jumps out, doesn't he?
Great.
And he's like, good plan.
Good plan.
And then there was the thing where like it wasn't sort of like a truck or something, and then Falcon was like, that little girl beat your ass or something like that.
Oh yeah, when they the trucks and whatnot, on the road,
So I wonder if this will be like the last. I don't think it'll be the last we see of the two characters. But I wonder
definitely not.
Afterwards, like I wonder.
They'll probably appear in another Avengers film.
Yeah, I think they'll do like one more Avengers film, them two, and then they'll call it quits, unless Captain America comes back. But I can't see him coming back.
Well, I think there was a theory, because there was a bit in.
Oh, there was
trailer.
Not saying that. Chris Evans was going to be Captain Hydra. He could come back as Captain Hydra when the multiverse.
Oh, I got
that. Was a strong theory.
Well, I wasn't going to say that.
I know. Yeah.
There was a theory because in the trailer there's a few seconds where it looks like there's some like people in like proper army uniform, like the proper army suits with all the badges and whatnot. And also I think like Bucky was like behind a few people, and I think there was like a rumor or theory rather that it may be Captain America's funeral. So, and it kind of makes sense for all the like memorial at the beginning of the first trailer as well.
Do you think they'll put in the same? Actually, no, they probably won't, because obviously Peggy Carter was British. Obviously, she had a funeral in Civil War.
Yeah.
Obviously, she was buried in England, so I don't think they'll put her in the same place to bury where Peggy Carter was. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe was it? I don't know. Was it a big sort of ceremony that they were talking about?
No, I don't know. It's only a theory.
Captain America,
it was literally a couple of seconds. Like and it was a close up. It wasn't like it was. It was obvious that it was a ceremony or something. Like it was. It was. It's just a theory. It wouldn't surprise me if that was the case, but
also Don Cheadle's going to be appearing as War Machine in the series.
Oh, is he? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wonder how much like screen time he'll get.
Probably not much, because he's in Who's in the other
Armor Wars
one, isn't it? Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. That's all about when they were talking about what happens when
Iron Man's tech goes into the one hand. Yeah.
I wonder how Don Cheadle did, because he deserves a good. Because I like his character. Obviously, he got recast. Obviously, War Machine. So
I find that ironic though. They're doing a series about what happens if Iron Man's technology gets in the wrong hands. Even though when Iron Man has his own technology, he creates a robot that tries to destroy the world.
Ultron.
Exactly. I don't get it.
Yeah. Well, maybe they'll put some context in it, because like it sounds very Ultron-esque. But it wasn't. That wasn't in the wrong hands. That was just Ultron himself. Like that was just.
Well, no, but Tony Stark. Tony Stark was the reason why it all messed up.
I mean, so it wasn't in the wrong.
You,
it wasn't
you
like
in the words of Thor, you meddled with something you didn't understand.
So yeah, he thought he understood what he was doing, but Ultron was like, "Nah, baby, I got this."
Soz Jarvis, you're dead.
Oh, he didn't actually die, did he?
No, well, technically he is dead, but it's Vision.
Yeah, but there's a you know, when like Ultron was just like attacking Jarvis's, what do you call it? That, you know, when
I know what you mean.
Other. But then there was a scene later, like half an hour later in the film, where Iron Man, Tony Stark basically just showed that to, I think it was Bruce Banner.
Yeah, but then they put him in.
Alive.
Yeah, but then they put him into.
And then they put him in like Vision. The stone. But Vision came out and said, "I'm not Jarvis, but I'm not Ultron. I'm just, you know, my own thing."
I am, and then nothing. He literally just went, "I am," and then just.
Yeah, but did you see the thing that there was a comparison picture that Vision's eyes in Ultron was like robotic eyes in Age of Ultron, and then in WandaVision it's human eyes, and then people are starting to say that Iron Man, Tony Stark did say that Vision can evolve. So whether that was a mistake, whether actually which I doubt, I think it is. They're just trying to like say he can evolve over time. But I mean, he died. So.
Or that's just how Wanda has brought him back. Imagine that would be a plot twist. That's a plot twist and a half.
Yeah, he just played it, double crossed it the whole time.
Just as Wanda, you played yourself.
And I wasn't just Mephisto for this. I was Mephisto ever since Age of Ultron.
Oh my god, imagine. Tony, you created Mephisto. What are you doing?
You created the devil. You're gonna deal with the devil, baby.
Oh my god.
But, right, so we got Tom Holland came out and said that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield were definitely not in Spider-Man 3. Completely capped. Because even Zendaya basically was asked on the Jimmy Kimmel show, are we getting 3 Spider-Mans? And she was like, I can neither confirm or deny. Which basically,
oh my god, you literally are just say. You might as well just say yes.
It's going to be 3 Spider-Man. I think he's just saying that because him and Mark Ruffalo are very known for like leaking stuff. Like they're so bad, like accidentally leaking stuff. So maybe he's just trying to flip it and just like say no. But really, like, when they ask the question, he's just play it out like Zendaya did, like just say, can you confirm or deny? Because it's very obvious. The leaks are making it very obvious. So far, even Jamie Foxx basically confirmed he's back as Electro. We even got Doc Ock back and everything. So obviously, what's his name? Let me scroll down. Oh yeah, William Dafoe was obviously being spotted on set as Green Goblin on Spider-Man 3. So I'll have to wait and see how much he plays as a part. That'd be good because I love his character. So yeah, I think it's completely capped. How much screen time Tobey Maguire and Garfield get, I think they should get a good chunk. You were saying that this is just going to be like a one-off thing. You don't think they're just going to do like a sort of like a series or a film with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man in the films, weren't you? You were telling me a while back.
Did I?
Yeah, you were like saying, like with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, like when I was saying like I hope they do like a sequel or something, with his Spider-Man. You were saying that you would think this would just be like a one-off thing.
Oh, like Tobey Maguire will only appear in this film and that's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you think it's just going to be like a?
Oh yeah, this will just be for fan service and that's it. Like they won't go back and make Spider-Man 4. They won't go back and make Amazing.
Oh no, if it was going to be in another series of film, it won't be like his own standalone film or anything like that. No, I don't think it'll be. It'll probably be some like Spider-Verse thing or something. But I can accept.
Oh yeah, I say he may be like he may make an appearance like the Spider-Verse.
He may have his own moment and sacrifice himself or something to save the world like Iron Man in this film, but we'll see.
He won't.
I mean, he's like 45, 46.
He'll just go back to emo. He'll just go back to emo, Peter, and that'll be enough to just scare away the villains.
We'll just be back to bedding Mary Jane. Oh
my
god.
Oh my god.
But so,
which one?
No. It's gonna go off with Emma Stone to Gwen Stacy. Imagine,
imagine. They just swap girl. Yeah. Tom's just like, yo, Gwen.
Bryce Dallas Howard did play Gwen Stacy in Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man in the third film. That was completely unnecessary, but they did it anyway.
Yeah, they did, didn't they? Yeah, that is true.
And obviously now she's it's all linked, isn't it? Because obviously now she's obviously with Jurassic Park, and she's also directing Mandalorian, which did Star Wars.
That means
well.
Jurassic World is connected to Marvel.
That means we're going to get T-Rex versus.
That means Star-Lord. That means Chris Pratt plays Star-Lord and whoever that geezer is in Cinema. That means they are. That means they are alter egos. That means they are alter egos. Mad.
Some idiot in the future is going to do a stupid film on that, like just random films, T-Rex versus Hulk or something.
Well, he'll generally he'll just connect everything. He'll be like, Batman, you go fight Godzilla.
Yeah.
Superman, you go fight Iron Man, and King Kong, go fight.
Godzilla, go and fight who? Iron Man. You just get demolished. Just get stomped on.
And
you peasant.
And King Kong, go fight Barbie. You know, he'll just screw it.
Yeah, we love those like comparisons and those connections. Yeah. Right. What else was there to do with Marvel that I was on about? Because there's Super Bowl. I was hoping there was going to be more trailers. Like in
I was hoping there was going to be more trailers.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. No. It was completely rubbish.
Well, I think. Well, they're still technically filming Spider-Man, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was.
I mean, they were still filming. They were only 25% in filming Batman. We still got a trailer. So.
But to be fair, we got a trailer 5 months into lockdown. They couldn't film, so they thought, right, let's edit in the trailer and give them just this 25% footage.
But it was still good though. That was still going to be part of the film.
Oh yeah, it was still a good trailer. But they're not gonna. But it was because they weren't filming. That's what I mean.
To be fair, Batman obviously is still going to be a massive film, and it'll probably, if they do it well, it's going to be massive in the box office. And there's obviously going to be its own trilogy. Like whether he'll get put in the DCU is another thing. But
at first, I wasn't like.
Spider-Man is very secretive, isn't it? So they're trying to wait till the last minute, I feel.
With the Batman film, at first I wasn't very
invested.
Yeah, I wasn't invested into it, but then I saw the trailer. I was like, I want to see this, and that was only 25%. So like, I'm like
my favorite, if not my favorite superhero. So like, I think like it as well because I feel like DC.
So wait, you're telling me your favorite superhero is the person who doesn't actually have any superpowers and just has money?
It's way more than that. Come on.
Well, is it? Is it though?
Such a bad way of putting it.
Is it though?
No, he's very like it's the thing with because he's very he's like Batman is like the Iron Man of the DCEU. Like
but Iron Man had the arc reactor in his chest.
They both have serious wealth, but Iron Man, but I mean he got rid of that, didn't they, after Iron Man 3? But like in Iron Man, like they're both
still
very
had
wealthy.
Something.
They both have their own suits, but obviously. He's a way better mechanic, and he does it in everything. And obviously in Tony Stark, but don't get me wrong, Iron Man is my top 3 superheroes as well. Like, I love Iron Man, Batman. My third place is like really debatable, but like Spider-Man, Wolverine, Deadpool, etc. Like,
Spider-Man's number 1 for me.
He's like Spider-Man. If you're gonna pick one superhero that is the most iconic, it's Spider-Man.
Yeah,
like it is.
Like, and like we can like
history
like. We can relate to him as well. Like we can just be like, school kid, etc.
Not school anymore, but you know.
Well, no, you know what I meant. Like, you know what I meant. Like teenager, etc. All that stuff.
Yeah. So I think, and obviously everyone came out after watching him for the first time in Civil War, Tom Holland saying, "This is the Spider-Man we deserve, we want," 100%. And they completely cocked it up with Andrew Garfield in the main Spider-Man. They got a 30-year-old playing a 18-year-old kid. Did not work, and it was very cringe, and the suit was crap. So. Yes, this was very well, and I liked how people thought, like, how did he all of a sudden go for the goggles? When then we got the trailer of Civil War, everyone was like, how do you get the goggles? How do you make his own suit with the lenses of his eyes moving and stuff like that? And then
he didn't.
It was Tony Stark who did it all for him, which makes sense because it's very comical and all this and that. So, yes, what was I saying? So I feel that.
Oh God, I just hit my mic.
Oh, your mic.
No, I just hit my mic.
Yeah, so there's a lot to look forward to, but I do believe, obviously, I think how long ago? I think it was only kind of a month ago. It was like late last year when Kevin Feige just released like all the series coming out, and that's going.
Yeah,
to
it
come
was
out.
like a month ago now. Yeah, he was just like,
Yeah.
screw it. Here's all the films. Here's all the
Yeah.
Here's all the Disney Plus stuff.
Just buy Disney Plus and you're sorted for life.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
so yeah, we're going to get a lot of stuff on Disney.
Yeah.
Which is good. Obviously, the big films are going to come out in cinemas, and then they're going to be put on Disney Plus. But obviously, things like Black Widow are going to be put on Disney Plus because cinemas not open, especially in UK, because everything's all gone tits up. So
Yep.
yeah. So what should we move on? Oh yes, DC now.
Yeah, just a tiny bit of DC news.
Yeah, Jared Leto's new look at the Joker. It's getting more good results than bad, but there's some few people who are just like, what the hell was this? Just some crap on his face.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's
definitely better.
I'm about to say it's definitely better than the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
No,
because you know the new Suicide Squad film coming out with James Gunn's.
Yeah.
They're saying obviously that's a replacement for Suicide Squad.
Yeah, so it's a reboot.
Yeah, there's a couple of things like, people are saying people aren't sure still yet if that's going to be based in the same time as when Suicide Squad was based back in 2016, or it's just going to be a reboot that is based in the current era, like after she did Birds of Prey and all this and that, but we're just going to pretend Suicide Squad just never happened. And apparently Will Smith still, although he's not in the film, he hasn't like lost the role as Deadshot. He can still come back and play Deadshot. That's what James Gunn said.
Who knows? Who knows?
So, yeah, we could see him back, but obviously he's getting on a bit, so we'll have to wait and see.
But yeah, Jared Leto looked alright. It's not the best Joker I've seen.
There's no Heath Ledger.
Yeah, no Heath Ledger at all. But
nothing could beat that. And obviously,
it's definitely
Phoenix is obviously probably the second best Joker we've got.
Oh yeah,
I mean, to be fair, Jack Nicholson's Joker with Michael Keaton.
Yeah, that's like a classic one. That's like a classic one as well. But no, it looks alright. Nothing too amazing, but it just looks better than the Suicide Squad one, 100%.
Yeah, I feel like the Suicide Squad one was just like so bad. Like,
obviously the trailer made it look so good, and now it's but Morbius as well.
Yeah, that's coming out in 2022. I think it was meant to come out this year, but they pushed it to next year.
I think they pushed
it's weird because Michael Keaton's obviously in it as his Vulture character, so we definitely know Morbius is going to be in the same universe as Tom Holland's Spider-Man, which is what they came out and said.
It's coming out January 2022.
Yeah, because like Kevin Feige said, like obviously we're getting obviously WandaVision, like Falcon and Soldier was meant to come up before WandaVision, wasn't it? And then they changed it.
Yeah.
So
that's what the pandemic does.
Can't listen again.
We can't actually. By the way, we can't actually say the C word.
What's going on
I mean, we're not monetized anyway, but I just thought we'd let you know. But yeah, that's
so basically like what I feel. Obviously, what we're getting is it was WandaVision. What have we got after WandaVision? Is it what comes first? Is it Black Widow or is it
No, Falcon Winter Soldier, because that's March, and then Black Widow's about to come out in May.
Yeah, Black Widow, and
I think
the Ten Rings, Loki. What other stuff we got? I think Venom 2's out in July. I think
somewhere like that. Then we had Spider-Man in December.
We got Eternals in November before that. Eternals in November. They may push that back though, just because there's a lot of stuff out this year. But so far it's on hold for November. And then we got so Eternals is based like thousands of years in the past.
Yes,
isn't it? It's because Thanos is the
Thanos
son
is meant
of
to
the Eternals.
Thanos is meant to make an appearance.
Yeah, it's be weird though, isn't it? It's his little like bum chin as a kid. It's like in the future, you don't know, I'm gonna wipe out.
That's the baby Thanos that Don Cheadle was on about when they should go back in time and just. I was mimicking somebody strangling
in his little cot, in his little prison, just strangle him. That was a theory that had promise, but it would have been a bit weird for a Marvel film. But
and also very disturbing because they're going back in time to kill a bloody baby.
R-rated.
But is that common? It's like that common question that like everyone asks, like if you went back in time and had the chance to kill baby Hitler, would you kill him? It's like, and then you have to think like it's a baby, but it's Hitler. Who knows?
Yeah. Maybe you just take the baby and train it so it can become Hitler.
Yeah. Great.
Like,
Yeah. Let's do that, Charlie.
Kill anyone.
Yeah, sure.
And
great.
It won't. He won't go. Oh, I'm not going to be racist.
Yeah, but now
basically,
we're just like, you know,
what are we talking
now we're
about?
criminals because we just stole someone's bloody child.
But I feel yeah. So I think then obviously we got wrap up the year with Spider-Man 3. So yeah, it's a big year. And then next year Morbius, what's it?
Thor: Love and Thunder.
Thor: Love and Thunder, Doctor Strange: Multiverse Man.
Guys,
So yeah, I
Galaxy
think
3?
they've
Or was
got
that 2023?
Hawkeye series and all this and that, Invasion. All
Oh,
this
yeah,
and that. We've got
Hawkeye.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3 in
I forgot about the
2023.
Hawkeye series.
Yeah, I think like it's a shame because character Norman, whatever his name is, in Incredible Hulk in 2008. But
I'm not gonna lie, Charlie. You cut out for the past 10 seconds. I didn't really hear until I heard Norman.
What's up with that then? Anyway, so basically, I'm saying so. I feel like with the Hawkeye series, like Jeremy Renner definitely deserves a very good series under his belt because it's own solo thing.
Well, he missed, but they made him miss the finish.
Ronan. Yeah, maybe we'll get some context of why he turned into Ronan for a little bit.
I think there are meant to be a couple.
I know he turned into Ronan because of his not his parents, but his wife died. And all
I think there are meant to be a couple of like flashbacks about him being Ronan or something. So yeah.
He wasn't Ronan for very long. It was, I think.
Well, it was only really during the 5 years. I don't know how long. I don't know how long into the 5 years he became it, but yeah.
Just like, well, I lost my wife, lost my kids, so screw it. I'm just gonna go and kill everyone. So but yeah, it was nice. Ronan. Obviously we've got a different Ronan played by Lee Pace in Guardians of the Galaxy, which you haven't seen, and who's also been Captain Marvel. You haven't seen it though, so I won't say anything. But
it doesn't matter at this point, Charlie. It doesn't matter. I deserve it for it to be spoiled if I haven't watched it at this point.
Yeah, it's a bit of a disgrace, Joe. But anyway, so yeah, you'll watch him eventually. But I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's nothing important really. But
no.
Yeah, I hope because obviously I love Jeremy Renner as an actor, and he's a very good Hawkeye, and he obviously made his debut in Thor, I believe it was, when he was working for S.H.I.E.L.D. Back in 2011. So 10 years ago.
He made his first appearance before. Yeah.
So
I forgot. There's also that. I mean, it's not related to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but there is also the What If series coming to Disney+.
Yeah, that's coming out. Is that this year or next year?
I think they haven't announced it, but I think it's supposed to be coming out this year.
Maybe.
Let me
or maybe if it was coming out this year, they might have gave it a date. I don't know. We'll have to see when it comes out. The good thing is about Disney Plus is they can just put it all on at once, and then we can just watch it at our own time.
It just says 2021.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah, there we go. I might watch that just to see what happens because I was thinking on it where like Star-Lord was captured.
Well, that is
T'Challa was captured to become Star-Lord, wasn't it?
Yeah, that is Chadwick Boseman's last performance as well, just last performance, unfortunately.
Yeah,
because he did the voiceover for.
I can't believe that.
That's
so sad.
It is sad. It is sad.
Because he was such a good Black Panther man.
Oh yeah, he was just a great actor. Like the things that he did in the film industry.
I watched 12 Bridges as well. Like his other film that came out, that was such a good film as well.
I haven't seen it, but I have heard good things. Yeah.
Yeah, 12 Bridges is good. I think it was a Netflix film. I can't remember, but it was a good film.
It's on Amazon Prime, I think, as well.
Yeah, but yeah. So like, obviously, we can talk about Black Panther 2 for a little bit. Like, obviously, they've said that he's not going to get recast. But they're just going to like explore the Wakanda and its history and this and that in the Black Panther 2. So I wonder if there'll be like a baddie or something, like someone will try and nick the vibranium again, or I don't know, or literally just be
like
have
to be a baddie.
Sort of like
no, there has to be a bad guy.
There's going to have to be like a plot or something. There should be a plot. But,
exactly.
I don't know. If
I'm just happy
they did say obviously they're not going to not bring back, but they did say he's not going to get recast, but they didn't say there wouldn't be another Black Panther.
No, but it'll probably just be like
Black Panther.
Yeah,
like Michael B. Jordan's like Killmonger or something. If they bring him back, stick him in the pit, and he's back to life, and then make him not the Black Panther but something else. But I don't know how they'll do it.
Well, I think they'll still be called. They'll still call him Black Panther, but I think it'll be like it's not. It's obviously not T'Challa. It's just not T'Challa, obviously. Yeah. But it's.
It makes sense to bring back Michael B. Jordan, but not as the Black Panther.
I'm just happy that they just didn't recast it. That was the best thing they could have done.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you can't just recast.
You can't. Yeah.
Like that.
If it was like they can get away with it with your Rhodes and the Banner. They done it before. But when it comes to this character who's obviously already been in a few Marvel films, but also just how amazing they were at that role, like, it's, we're talking like
you can't like just
like it was like it just fit. It just like fit like a glove. Like it's like Robert Downey Jr. was Iron Man. Like he was made for Iron Man, and all that stuff. Like it's almost on the line of that. If not, it is on the line of that. But would you say, Charlie, you're a big Marvel fan?
Am I a big Marvel fan?
Yeah.
Well, of course I am, but if you're talking about this quiz...
Well, Charlie, let's see how big of a Marvel fan you are, because we are going to be doing a quiz. We're not doing a tier list this time. We're doing a quiz. And I'm going to be asking Charlie... It's only a quiz on the internet, but on Zimbio.com, it says it's impossible to get 100% on this hardcore Marvel Cinematic Universe quiz. All right, let's see how well you do, Charlie. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Okay, question 1. Okay. Oh, apparently there's 45 questions, so we need to be quick with this. Okay, well...
45 questions, Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, if it gets boring, we just turn it off.
Okay, fine. The first question... well, this is a bit awkward. It says, which movie is this? And it's a picture of...
Things gone.
Huh?
Let me later. Right. Just get this back up. Right.
Okay.
I haven't got your screen.
I'm not showing my screen, but it's fine. The first question is, which movie is this?
It would be ideal if I could see the answers.
Well, no, I'm going to read them out to you, so that's fine. But it says, which movie is this? And it's a picture of Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow in the film Captain America Civil War.
Right, okay.
So what's movie is it?
That was the question. For God's sake. Ideally, I need to see the screen.
It's Captain America Civil War. I'll just click Captain America Civil War. Okay. The second question is...
As long as the audience can see it.
Yeah, they can see it. The second question is... who is this? And there's a picture of Maria Hill. Okay. If this next one is who is this? Work. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. How many Infinity Stones are there? 3, 4, 5, 6.
Don't even bother. I think there's 12.
Well, that's not an option, Charlie. You failed. Okay.
6, but you're like, why? This is simple.
Okay. Who said this quote? I have lived most of my life surrounded by my enemies. I would be grateful to die surrounded by my friends.
Oh, right. What are the options? You thought you said this was multiple.
Yeah. But I want to. Do you think you can get it without the options?
Oh right, yeah. I should know this, Hannah. Say it again.
I have lived most of my life surrounded by my enemies. I would be grateful to die surrounded by my friends.
Is it Drax? I think it was.
It is one of the. It is a character from Guardians of the Galaxy. They're all the. Shall I give you the options? Gamora, Rocket, Yondu, or Drax.
I think it is Drax.
You're wrong. It's Gamora.
I was thinking Drax or Gamora, but because I remember the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
It was Gamora. You idiot. Well, there goes 100%, ladies and gentlemen.
Gamora?
There goes 100%, ladies and gentlemen.
No, but like, I remember because I watched it the other day, and I literally just remember like,
you
haven't seen it.
Watched it. Like, you watched it the other day, and you still didn't get that.
But I could have sworn it was Drax. Because
well, it wasn't. Which of these characters? Which of these?
By my friends.
Which of these?
I know, because I think Drax was. He didn't say something exactly that, but he did say something like because his family was killed by Ronin, and he was on about like.
Okay, Charlie, we've got 45 questions. We need to hurry up.
That was so misleading. We don't need to do all of them.
Which of these we do need to do them. Charlie, if we want to get a score, we need to do all of them. Which of these characters? Which of these characters did not wear an Iron Man suit in Iron Man 3? Rhodey, Pepper, President Ellis, Happy.
Rhodey did. Pepper did. What was the other one?
President Ellis or Happy?
Happy.
Correct. Question 6. The powerful being from the dark dimension in Doctor Strange is called what?
Powerful being.
Oh,
Doctor
this is easy.
Say it again. Say it very quickly.
The powerful being from the dark dimension in Doctor Strange is called what?
Marvel.
Yeah, there we go.
Or Marvel, I've come to bargain.
Which movie is this? And it's Vision holding.
No, you can answer some as well. I've answered all of them.
But it's not actually from the film. It's a hot toy of Vision holding Moonir.
What's the question?
Which movie is this? And it's a picture of Vision holding Moonir, but it's not actually from the film. It's a toy of Vision holding Moonir.
Okay.
So which movie is that?
Oh, Age of Ultron.
Well done. Question 8. Who is Scotland's daughter?
You know you can answer some as well.
Yeah, I know, but I'm giving you. This is technically a quiz for you, Charlie. I'm asking you the questions. So you're saying you don't know?
Scotland's daughter.
Okay, it's Cassie. I'm just going to move on. It's Cassie.
Okay then.
Which movie is this? And it's a picture of.
I can't do them ones, can I?
It's a picture. No, but I just find it. I just find it funny. I find it funny just explaining the picture to you. Like, which movie is this?
I don't get why don't you just share the screen?
Okay, it's The Incredible Hulk.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
When you said the Scott Lang thing, I literally forgot it was Ant-Man.
Are you mad? Okay, you're not a real. Okay.
Just nothing.
What's Red?
No. Obviously, I knew like straight afterwards, but like I was like Scott Lang. Who the hell is Scott Lang? And then you said, I was like, oh my god, of course.
What's Red Skull's real name?
Schmidt, something Schmidt.
There's two that I like that. It's Joseph Smith or Johann Smith. I'm gonna go Joseph just because it's me. Oh damn it! It's the other one. It's Johann Smith.
That didn't work.
Okay, Charlie.
Well, Joseph doesn't sound.
Charlie. Another. Well, it's another Guardians of the Galaxy question. What does Ronan Day call Star-Lord when he arrests him? Star whatever, Star Prince, Star Lord, Star Guy.
Does Ronan what? When he
Ronan Day call Star-Lord when he arrests him? Star whatever, Star Prince,
Ronan
Star
Day.
Lord, or Star Guy.
You say Ronan Day, so it's not Ronan. Because he gets arrested multiple times by Ronan Day.
Roman.
Oh, Roman. I thought you said Ronan. I was like, well,
No,
how Roman
Roman.
doesn't get arrested
Imagine.
when he arrests him. What were the options? It
Star
wasn't
whatever, Star Prince, Star Lord, Star Guy.
Star Prince.
Correct. Well done, Charlie. In which movie does Tony Stark get drunk while wearing the Iron Man suit? All of them.
Iron Man 2.
Every single one of them.
Yeah.
No, Iron Man 2 is correct. Iron Man 2 is correct. What race is Ronan the Accuser?
Kree.
Correct. That is the correct answer. Well done. What is the name of the villain in Doctor Strange? Not Dormammu, the other guy.
Oh, for God's sake. I thought this question was going to come up. I literally was thinking about this guy earlier.
Do you want me to give you the options?
Yeah, give me the options.
Hamir, Solrama, Caecilius, Lucian.
Well, it's not Lucian. What I was going to say Caecilius. I'm not too sure. What do you think?
It's Caecilius. It's Caecilius.
Yeah.
Who attempts suicide at the end of Captain America's Civil War?
Oh, Zemo.
Correct. I think that one says it's one of the most difficult questions in the thing, but that really isn't. Where did Eric Killmonger Stevens grow up? Los Angeles, Memphis, Oakland, or Wakanda?
Well, it's not Wakanda.
No.
You say Oakland or what was the other one?
Los Angeles, Memphis, or Oakland. I think it's between Los Angeles or Oakland.
Memphis. Yeah, I was thinking Oakland. Go with Oakland.
Okay, go Oakland. Correct. We're too good.
Yes.
We are too good, even though we've got some answers wrong already. Who said this? I will bathe the starways with your blood. I swear this is from Guardians of the Galaxy again as well.
Yeah, I think it's Ronan.
Oh, I was thinking it's...
Ronan.
No, I thought it was Thanos.
Oh no, I think there was a scene with Ronan and Thanos, and no, I think it's either Ronan or Thanos.
It's Thanos. It's Thanos.
Yeah,
Thanos sends it to Ronan. Thanos sent Ronan and Thanos were an option. Yeah. But yeah.
Thanos said that to Ronan. There was a confrontation.
Who is Loki's biological father?
Oh, that's the bloody... I can't remember the name, but it's
Aramis,
the
Odin,
Bifrost guy.
or
That's not
Lufey.
What are the first two?
Aramis or Odin. I don't know how to.
But it's not Odin. How many options? You said there's only like 3 options.
There's 4 options.
4. So it's not Odin. It's the leader of the Bifrost, but I can't remember his name.
I'm just gonna click a random one. It was Lufey.
Yeah, Lufey. I don't think he's ever called Lufey in the film.
I've no idea. Which of these translated words is not a trigger for the Winter Soldier? Homecoming, fright car, scissor, 17.
Fright car is. Homecoming is. What are the other 2?
Scissor or 17.
I'm gonna say scissor.
Yeah, you're
Might
correct.
Be 17
yeah, you're correct. It's scissor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on.
Which movie is this? And it's Hawkeye jumping off a building.
Oh, I can't see it. It might be Avengers Assemble, but
yeah, it's the first Avengers film.
Yeah.
Stupid ads. I don't need FIFA points. Stupid ads. What's the name of the rainbow bridge that connects Midgard and Asgard?
Oh, that's the freaking... I know this one. So obvious.
I shouldn't even need to give you the options for this one. It's just so obvious.
I want to know the name because I know it.
I've already clicked
on
it.
It's... I know. Like, how have I not forgot the name? It's so obvious. Don't tell me. It's so obvious.
I'm going to give you 5 more seconds.
No. It's the Rainbow Bridge, isn't it? Oh my god.
Okay, it's the Bifrost.
No, don't tell me.
I've already said it, it's the Bifrost. Frank Grillo played Brock Rumlow in Captain America: The Winter Soldier. What other name is he known by?
Say it again.
Frank Grillo played Brock Rumlow in Captain America: The Winter Soldier. What other name is he known by? Brock Rumlow.
Who the hell is Brock Rumlow? Who is he?
Okay, I'm just going to say it right now.
What are the options?
Okay, Juggernaut, the Rhino, Deadshot, Crossbones.
Crossbones.
Yeah, well done. What are Quicksilver's last words in Avengers: Age of Ultron?
Didn't see that coming.
Yeah. Forged in the heart of a dying star. What is Thor's hammer's name?
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
What was the name of Ant-Man's...
Meow meow.
Munir. What's the name of Ant-Man's ant buddy in Ant-Man?
Anthony.
Yes, it is. And then he gets shot, doesn't he?
Killed.
Yeah. Who's this? And it's a picture. I think it's of. It's one of the 3 heroes in 4. The soldier things. It's the guy with the ginger beard.
Football to talk about. We're not
I think it's. Oh, honestly, it doesn't matter about football. I think it's Volstagg.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't really matter. I was correct. I know my 4 knowledge. In which Marvel movie did Samuel L. Jackson first appear as Nick Fury?
That was Iron Man.
Correct. They're trying to trick you with that one. What's the name of the Doctor from Captain America: The First Avenger?
First Avenger. Oh, Doctor. I know this one. I know this. Just if you say the options, I'll get it.
I'm about to say it. There's Dr. Arnim Zola, Dr. Abraham Erskine, Dr. Emil Lustgardner.
I think it's Zola. Mm-hmm. Do you know this one?
No, Zola isn't Zola the bad one.
You say the Doctor? That's the one who he works with, with Red Skull.
No, but I mean the one that The one that that gives Steve the super soldier serum.
Oh, that doctor. I thought you meant the doc. What was the actual question?
Name the doctor. It just says name the doctor for. Well, it says name this character, but it's the doctor from.
Does it have a picture?
Yeah, but it's the guy that does the super soldier serum.
Oh, not the bad doctor.
No, the good one.
Oh, okay then.
Well, then it's got to be. It's either Lustberg or Erskine. I'll go Erskine. Oh, that's correct.
Yeah, Erskine did ring a bell.
But oh my god, who's the head of the Dora Milaje?
What?
The Black Panther.
It's the head.
Yeah, Okoye, Shuri, Nakia, or Ramonda. Isn't it Okoye?
Yeah, that sounds right. But obviously the head.
It's Okoye. It's Okoye.
Chandler, but
yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna skip through this one because it's just another what movie is this, and it's Iron Man 3. But which of these other monikers is Odin known? The All-Father, the Wise One, the Truth-Seer, the All-Knowing.
The All-Father sounds right. What were the other ones?
The Wise One, the Truth-Seer, the All-Knowing.
I think it was the one I said.
Yeah, the All-Father. I'm pretty sure you're right.
Yeah.
It had all in it. Yeah, you're right. It was either All-Father or Knowing. Also, quick tip for you as well. If on a question that has a multiple choice, if two of the answers are similar, it's one of those two. So that one had All-Father and All-Knowing, so it's one of those two. Director James Gunn's brother, Sean, plays this character in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. What's his name?
Oh, I didn't know this.
What do you mean you didn't know this?
James Gunn's...
Yeah, James Gunn's brother, Sean. He plays the Yondu's guy.
Yes, I know. Yeah, yes. Now I know. Why didn't I? Yeah, it's the guy with the arrow. What's his name? We
mentioned this the other week, didn't we? It was Kraglin.
I can't remember the guy's name.
No, it's Kraglin. Yeah, it's Kraglin.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
What was the second movie in the MCU?
Incredible Hulk.
Well done. That was a trick one because technically it is in the MCU. Okay, here you go. Which song does Baby Groot dance to at the end of the Guardians of the Galaxy?
You cracked out.
What song does Baby Groot dance to at the end of the Guardians of the Galaxy film?
Well, it's not. It's not Jackson 5, and that's the start of Volume 2. You haven't seen this, so you wouldn't know, would you?
No.
What are the options?
Wanna Be Starting Something by Michael Jackson. All Baby by 5 Stair Steps.
That's in the film.
I Want You Back by the Jackson 5. Or Uptight by Stevie Wonder.
Oh. I think it might be the second one. What was the first one again?
Wanna Be Starting Something by Michael Jackson. All
Child.
Child.
The first two.
All
go,
Child.
Go with the second one. Go with B, the second one you read. I'm not too sure though.
It's I Want You Back by the Jackson 5.
I said no to that one.
You said that was the one that started the second film. You watched that the other day. Oh my god.
I haven't seen Volume 2 yet, but
you said the first one. This was the first film.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really pay attention to the songs. I know the songs are in that film, but I didn't know what order.
Okay. Who are the group of soldiers who fight alongside Cap in Captain America: The First Avenger?
What is the name of the soldiers?
Yeah, the group?
What
the group of the soldiers? What are they called? What's the group of them called?
What's the name of the soldiers?
Do you want me to give the options?
Oh no. Do you mean like the?
What's the group called? Just what's the group?
What's the group called?
The Iron Patriots, the Flying Dutchman, the Howling Commandos, or the Inglorious Bard. I can't say the last word.
No, that's a film. That's a film.
Well, then it's not that one, is it?
No, it's not that one. Do you know this?
It can't be the Iron Patriots.
No.
I'm going hard. I'm going hard at Howling Commandos.
Yeah,
I was right.
That sounds very World War.
In which
Two-ish.
movie is Iron Man believed to be dead?
Iron Man 3.
Correct. We're almost there. I think we've only got like 8 questions left. It's another which movie is this?
Oh, that song is in Guardians of the Galaxy. I was thinking about it. It is in there. It's at the start. But it's not the one that you said.
Oh, God. Who kills Frigga in For the Dark World? That's Thor's mother, I believe, as well. Well, it's that troll guy, isn't it?
Elf guy.
Yeah.
That's not a troll. What are you talking about?
What, Christopher Eccleston's character?
It's not a troll. It's the elf. They're elves.
Yeah, but like it's that big beefy guy, isn't it?
He was a one of them. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I think it's
the name.
Yeah, who kills them? It's not Thor or Loki, which is 2 of the options.
Yeah,
Malekith or Curse/Algrim.
Oh God.
I feel like it's the second one because it was two. It's technically 2 people, wasn't it? Because he was originally somebody, and then they gave him that thing, didn't he? Which turned him into.
Right. I think it's Algrim.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it was that because he turned it into 2. Yeah, that's correct. There's not even a question here. It's just the. It's literally just an image. I'm assuming it's meant to ask. I think it's meant to ask who is this, which is Ursula Claw. Is it Claw from the guy from Black Panther, and that was also in Age of Ultron. In Iron Man 2, what bunker-busting smart missile was a dud when
you mean
tried using it?
Andy Serkis's character.
Yeah. In Iron Man 2, what bunker-busting smart missile was a dud when War Machine tried using it? The Angry Father, the Ex-Wife, the Falcon, the...
Ex-Wife.
Okay, alright, calm down. Flip down. You're correct.
Ex-Wife. That was Hammer Tech.
Who is this?
I'm surprised we haven't seen Hammer since Marvel Iron Man 2.
Yeah, we've got 5 more questions. Charlie, we've got 5 more questions.
Never saw him again.
Who is this? And it's a picture of the woman that Tony Stark slept with in the first film. But it's not Pepper. The reporter. Yeah. It's.
I have no idea her name.
I have no. 1 or 2, Charlie.
What's the names called? I might recognise it.
Well, two of them are Pepper Potts and Sharon Carter, and it definitely isn't that. Christine Everhart or Bonnie Mullally?
Christine, I think.
You're correct. Well done. God. In which year was Iron Man released?
2008.
Correct. After which 80s TV star did Star-Lord name his ship?
80s TV star.
If I read this out, because
Kevin Bacon.
What?
TV star.
No, okay, let me read out the options. Gary Coleman, Alicia Milano, Christina Applegate, Solil Moonfry.
What? I don't know, because I just thought Kevin Bacon. Wait.
What's the name of Star-Lord's ship then?
Yeah, ship then. What's the name of the ship?
You literally watched this film.
Yeah, I know, but they literally. When do they ever say the name of the ship?
Okay, just pick a name between 1 or 4.
No, come on.
Charlie, pick a name. No, Charlie, just pick a number.
Give me 10 seconds. No.
Don't Google it.
I'm not Googling it.
Well, why did you? I'm picking one.
No.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave it to Siri. Siri, pick a number between 1 and 4.
No. What were the options?
Just pick one, Charlie.
Does one begin? Oh, okay, Milano.
Okay, you've googled this. You've googled this 100%.
No, I haven't.
You've googled this 100%. Okay, I've deliberately got it wrong because I know you googled it. What's Captain America's? No. There's no way you're like, oh, I don't know. Oh, it's Milano. And funny enough, the answer was Milano.
Milano rang a bell, but I literally.
Yeah, shut up. What's Captain America's shield made out of?
Was it possible? Yes, there we go. So,
I'll just get that question because that was so easy. Okay, and the final one. I didn't know
the question.
It was just what it was Captain Shield made out of.
Oh, okay.
The final question, Charlie. I'm not even going to give you any options. I'm just gonna say the question. Who said this? I know who killed Fury. Most of the Italian community doesn't believe he exists. The ones that do call him the Winter Soldier.
Black Widow.
Correct. Right, do you want to see our scores? We got 89%. Wow, you must be a real Marvel fan, but even you guys can't ace this one. The pity in us.
Is that what it says?
Yes.
Just to rub it in.
That is generally, you must be a real Marvel fan, but even you guys can't ace this one. How dare you, Zimbio? We have praised you for your impressive quiz, and now you're having a go at us for that. It wasn't impressive at all.
There were some ones we got wrong which we shouldn't have. There was the Drax Gamora one, which was like it was either Drax or Gamora, and they said similar things, but yeah.
There were a few Guardians of the Galaxy questions in there. That was all down to you, mate.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in you, Charlie. I'm disappointed,
Joe.
in you.
You should. I'm just when you've not even seen the film.
Yeah, but
there we go.
But you have countless of times, and you still got it wrong.
No, I got some of them wrong, and to be fair, there were some ones in there which I was like, were they even mentioned in it? Like his name of his ship. I don't think I can't remember when it was mentioned in the film. It was a scene where he was like, "That's my ship over there." It's probably been mentioned, but I literally not that much at all.
Anyway, I think that's all we've got time for. I don't really want to talk about football. It's very depressing as a Liverpool fan at the moment.
Well, we can just say this because we haven't talked about it. Obviously, rest in peace, Klopp's mother.
Let's end on that. That's a nice way to end it. R.I.P. Klopp's mother. I think it was Elizabeth. Was her name Elizabeth?
I can't remember. I didn't say on spot bubble, but I just saw it on there. Rest in peace, her. Obviously, there was a goal that you said that when he scored against Spurs that he looked up to the sky.
When it was against Spurs,
he
looked up in the sky, and it kind of makes more sense now. But yeah.
Hopefully, he gets through this fine. Obviously, maybe.
Her name was Elizabeth.
Maybe now it's like public. I don't know if you can relax on that because it's still such a hard feeling. But maybe because now people know about it. And people
he wasn't able to go to the funeral, was he?
Yeah, that's so bad. Like, I can't imagine not being able to go to my parents.
Well, it was in Germany, and obviously with the COVID restrictions and everything, it's just so sad. But yeah, on that note, we're gonna end the episode here. But thank you everybody so much for watching. Let us know if you know what you got in the quiz. You probably did better than us because Charlie isn't a proper fan.
Joe, don't you start.
But
smash you one-on-one.
One-on-one, 1v1 me. Great, cool.
Let's do it.
On what?
Yeah.
1v1 me what?
Your back garden. 4 a.m.
Charlie, we can't. COVID.
Social distancing. Well,
great. So how are we going to 1v1 each other? That's great. Absolutely great. But yeah. But let us know how you did on the quiz. Let us know your thoughts on One Division in the comments below.
Watch Guardians of the Galaxy, please, Joe. Then we can talk about it more. Both of them.
Well, Charlie, after this quiz, you need to watch them again.
They need to actually mention that freaking ship in the movie. That would help.
It probably does.
No. It does somewhere, but I literally cannot think of it anywhere it does. Anyway, let's not show that. So,
but anyway, but yeah, thank you.
Please.
Yeah, I will do. But thank you everybody for watching.
It's been a fun episode.
It's been a fun episode. It's been heavily Marvel based, but we don't mind at all. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like.
Probably should change our bloody channel to Marvel.
We probably should. We probably need to change to football and Marvel. Yeah, but
who cares?
Yeah,
we talk about DC as well, but we'll just leave it as it is for now. Maybe
it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, leave a like on the video. Subscribe down below and hit the notification bell so you know when the next episode goes live. I've been Joe.
I have been Charlie.
And we'll see you in the next episode. Take care, everyone.
In a bit, people.